Hello everyone, Frank here, and welcome back to the Fast Forward Founders channel. So today we're shooting a video a little bit more spiritual in nature, and what we're going to talk about is the reason for starting your own business. And really what it's all about is freedom and being able to chart your own course in life. So if you're still working W-2 for an employer, you're really not in control of your own destiny, and you're really being held back by your boss, your coworkers, your customers, the market, the industry. All these things that are outside of your control are holding back your earning potential and holding back your ability to provide for your family. And the type of life that you want to provide is one where you have the most number of options. So say you want to take the day off and go to a park, or just drive to the coast or drive into the mountains. Having your own business allows you to do this. It allows you full control of your schedule and full control of your life. Even if you're a high earner, if you're earning W-2 income, the issue is that it's taxed at a very high rate, and also it's almost like golden handcuffs where you're bound to that job, you're bound to that company, and they can essentially call the shots on your life. So it's not just those 8 hours that you're spending at work, it's really the time driving to work, it's the stress afterwards, it's thinking about it on the weekend, it's interrupting your social life, your family life, all these other things. It could be interrupting your health, it could be taking away from skills development. So I see a lot of high earners that really, quite frankly, aren't even in the game of life because they're working for someone else. They're paying someone else's mortgage, they're paying someone else's business costs, someone else's payroll indirectly through their own labor, and they don't even realize it, or maybe they do, but they don't think about it, they don't think of a way out. So today is more digging down into the real reason why people start their own businesses, and it's not really necessarily for the money, and yeah, that's important. It's really about the freedom it gives and the options. So in 2024, it's never been easier to start your own business, especially in B2B technology sales. And the reason being is because it's one of those industries that, quite frankly, it's not high profile, it's not sexy, not everyone's doing it. It's not this like internet thing or this get rich quick thing, but it's this thing that you can bank on for your career and a lifetime, and possibly even pass the business down to your kin, your children. So really right now what's happening across the industry is there's a lot of these older folks who own businesses who are slowly getting out of it just because they're retiring, they're getting old, they're selling off the business. So I'm talking about these like 60, 65-year-old guys usually who maybe started the business in their 20s and 30s, an engineering type company. They sell it off to a big conglomerate. That conglomerate takes it in and just never invests in the business. They just milk it for the profit margin. So you can go in and directly compete against these types of businesses because, quite frankly, the employees that are working there aren't really invested in it. So you can go in and just go super active on something like microscopes or DNA sequencing machines, something like that. And if you just post a bunch of videos talking about how to use the machines, how to maintain them, how to calibrate them, how to operate them, you'll crush it because you'll start getting traffic, you'll start getting eyeballs. And after a couple years of doing this, what happens is that the younger generation of kids in college and even in high school that is watching your videos to learn about how to do this specific thing for their job, they come to know, like, and trust you. And then when they go out and graduate and get real jobs, they're usually the first person or the first people to contact you when they need some equipment because they know you have the expertise, they know you have the know-how and the knowledge because you've been pumping out videos, you've been pumping out technical articles, you're getting all sorts of web traffic organically through SEO. And that's the best way to generate those first high ticket clients in B2B technical equipment sales. So that's what I would recommend if you're looking to get into a business now. I have a list of 100 different things that can be sold online quite easily. Things like benchtop lab equipment, hydrogen generators, microscopes. If you don't know a lot about this equipment, it's very easy now to learn about it, either through Wikipedia or just doing some Google web searches, or even through ChatGPT. You can just query the system and start learning and really develop like a big knowledge base, and then take that, start generating a website, generating content, generating YouTube videos, generating how-to descriptions. Once you do this and start posting it, you'll get the traffic, and then once the traffic comes, it'll start reaching out to you for supply. Once you need supply, what you do is you contact existing manufacturers and OEMs, usually who are in other countries. So if you're in the US, I highly recommend linking up with some maybe German or Italian manufacturers, and then likewise if you're in Europe, going the other way, reaching out to American OEMs who sell this type of equipment. That way you can arbitrage the foreign exchange, so going from euro to USD or USD to euro. And then of course, if you're in any other country in the world, Japan, South America, you can use this strategy of import-export to get the supply for the equipment that you've been focusing your business around. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is the theme for a business. So it's important for every business to have a theme. So my business, which is the model business I run around Fast Forward Founders, is called Universal Grip. And what we do is we sell tensile testing equipment. So it's not just the testing machines, but it's all of the sample preparation equipment. It's all of the grips, fixtures, accessories. I've gone really deep into this theme to really tease out every single product that a potential customer might need. So it's niching down, but then going down so far that you then start to branch out and you start to think, okay, if I was focused on this really one specific thing within my company, say microscopes, what else might I need? I would need additional lighting sources and accessories like the slides and different things to hold the sample, and maybe different lenses, all these different accessories. And I add those to my website and I build the website around the core. So after like several months or a year, 2 years, I have hundreds of pages now around this central theme for my business. And that's what's generating the traffic in. They come, they learn, and they're interested in buying because they see through your technical content that you're very knowledgeable and trusted. And when they trust you, that's when they reach out to you for actual purchasing of equipment. That's when you start getting real deal leads for equipment that's worth $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, $100,000, $200,000. Maybe you're selling XRF equipment or an X-ray microscope. Some of these like really advanced systems, the companies that you're competing against are completely hollowed out. They're not doing YouTube videos. They're not doing how-to explanation guides. They're not doing any of this work. And if you do this and put in the investment up front, it will really pay dividends for you for the rest of your life. So going back to the original sort of theme for this video, it's really about the spiritual nature. And you've probably seen so many things about manifestation and law of attraction. So what you do is you focus on this one specific topic and you just sort of obsess about it for months and years, and you write about it, you make content, you teach other people, and through this teaching you'll start to gain a following, and that's how you get the business. That's how you pull the business from the field, right, into your personal life, and you start to become your own creator and you start to create your own future. So this is what I've done over the last 10 years. And now through Fast Forward Founders, I'm teaching other business owners how to do exactly what I did 10 years ago with Universal Grip. So if you're interested in this, reach out to me. check out my website. Keep downloading and ingesting the content, and through this you'll learn how to develop your own business and help other people solve problems that they're facing every day. And when you solve problems for people, that's where the riches are. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you later.